Bobby, well played. I think you deserved a clean sheet today, didn't you?
I think we all did, to be fair, because as frustrating as it is conceding, I think we've defended well as a back five, if you want to call it that. Every corner, every cross they had, I felt like we were, Christian and Matt and so on. I thought they were going to deal with it, and we did. It's just, one of those things we just haven't been able to see the game at. But I thought we were going to get it. So yeah.
The manager's described your performance as immaculate. How did you view it?
I'm not gonna. I can't really agree because you've conceded. So as a keeper, I think you pride yourself on clean sheets. It's a bit frustrating not to not to keep the clean sheet. But yeah, it's really frustrating at the minute. Not being able to see games out and not being able to just get that win. I think a win, especially here, would just lift us. But at the moment, it's just not quite happening.
Yeah, it must feel like a loss right now.
Yeah, it does. It's always the case when you concede late. I know we've got a point, but I think for us, for our objectives this year, a point's not good enough, and I think we need to do better next week.
Let's sum up your season though so far. You've come into the side, and from the perspective in the stands, you've been outstanding.
Thank you, but it's not my place to judge. I just take it game by game, and you just try and do your best and try and help the lads as much as they're helping you. There's, as I said, the defenders I thought were outstanding every corner. There's always a head that's going to deal with it. There's always a block. There's always a a foot that's going to be stuck out. So a lot of credit has to go to them for sort of helping me with my performances and keeping the ball away as much as possible.
How satisfied though have you been, despite your modest answer there, with your displays in goal?
As I said, as a keeper, you try and be a 7 and an 8 week in, week out. I think that's the objective. You go in every week. You try and give your back four a confidence so they can rely on doing their jobs rather than worrying about, oh, what's he going to do behind us. So that's genuinely my objective. Just every week, just try and make sure I do my job so they can rely on me and do their job well.
How much are you relishing being back in the side? Because for so long you must have felt like being in purgatory.
It is frustrating, and I think a lot of it is down to Conrad. He's been outstanding whenever he's played, and it's been difficult being on the bench. But at the same time, it's been a case of, well, there's nothing else you can do. You can just watch and learn, and that's all I've been trying to do. And he's taught me a lot in terms of game management and so on. He's obviously also a very experienced goalkeeper, and the amount of stuff I've been able to pick up just watching it from the sideline has been so a lot of credit has to go to him for just training the way he does and just having been playing the way he has been. So yeah.